A few years back, I got to know students are being scammed during their foreign remittances. But of course, I had to investigate, go through the nitty-gritty, speak to a lot of students. And as always, VMake Scholars is bold enough to expose the dark secrets of this industry. This video is a must-watch for any student who is already studying abroad or will go abroad soon or next year and will be sending money abroad either for their confirmation deposits or tuition fees or living expenses, etc. Through this video, you will learn a lot about foreign remittances and things you should protect yourself from. And this 10 minutes video will exactly tell you how banks and admission consultancies earn on your foreign remittance and what a scammy process they have designed to maximize their revenue and how can you as a student escape this trap. Do watch the full video. Hello all, this is Damini, co-founder of VMake Scholars, India's largest education finance platform. So we started in the year 2015 with funding and support from Ministry of Electronics and IT, Government of India. And our sole purpose is to help students like you with scholarships and education loans for your higher education abroad. Though we share the information digitally through these videos, but we are not a YouTuber who will tell things and then vanish. All the information given in this video can be verified in reality with official records, and we can provide you that, and all the forex rates mentioned in this video can be attained in real life outside of this video. Loanflix web series talks about everything about education loans, and this video is a new type of video because in this I'm gonna talk about forex. I know I should have made this video a couple of years back when I got to know about the shady practices which are going around forex, but I'm glad that I'm doing it now. This video is for every student, even those who are still studying abroad and getting money from India for the fees or living expenses, and the others who will go abroad soon. Let's start, but before that, do not forget to subscribe to our channel, otherwise you will not get to know whenever we publish any such new informative video. Some of you might be new to this term forex, so let me tell you quickly. Forex stands for foreign exchange. It basically means the conversion of currency from, let's say, Indian rupees to US dollars or GBP pounds or any other currency. Students who are planning to study abroad either fund their education through their own money or through an education loan, and when they have to pay the tuition fees or send money abroad for living expenses, they have to use the forex services. Now, forex is an area where a lot of people, including your consultancy, your bank, tries to make a lot of money by charging you a higher amount. Now, how do they exactly charge you? How much money do they make? And how can you safeguard yourself? I'll talk about that in a while, but before that, you need to understand the process. How does forex comes into picture when the money is coming through an education loan? So when you take an education loan, the entire money, which is in Indian rupees, is basically lying in your loan account. So you can only do the forex if you get this money in your hand. So this is where the first shady practice comes into picture. Most of the banks and NBFCs insist that you do the foreign remittance via their own forex partner. So they stay away from giving you money in Indian rupees, INR, as in that case they cannot sell you the forex. Hence they generally control the decision on how forex happens on your loan money. But from the policy angle, as you know, in all my videos, I get you the information from the official records. No bank can insist on taking money through their forex partner. There is no such RBI mandate that bank who has given you the education loan has to do the forex and they can be the only one who is doing the forex. There is no such mandate. And the harsh reality is they insist in such a way, again using the name of RBI, that the students feel that they do not have a choice. They feel that this is the only way to go for forex, otherwise they will lose their loan. But the truth is, we have seen a lot of students who stand up against this and are able to negotiate their rights to choose their own forex partner, and in this way they are able to save about 40 to 50,000 rupees on just foreign remittance. I would strongly advise all of you to check the forex calculations properly before proceeding. Now let's talk about the best rates for forex. It is important for you to know this. Firstly, if you're doing your own forex, paying your tuition fees, living expenses from your own money. Also, it is important for you to know the best rates if the bank is insisting for you to use their forex partner. So the maximum amount you should ever pay for forex is 1%. which means let's say if the Google says the dollar today is 90 rupees, then the maximum you should pay is 90 paise on top of that, which means making it 90 rupees 90 paise per dollar. Similarly, if the GBP is 115 rupees today, then the 1% on that makes it 116 rupees 15 paise. That's the maximum you should pay. I'm not saying that 1% is the best rate. I'm just saying that if you're paying higher than 1%, then you're being fooled. And please note that paying your fees via credit card or debit card is the biggest mistake ever. Cards charge you as high as 3 to 4 rupees per dollar or per pound. I recently paid for something in euros, and that day the rate was 100 rupees per euro, and my card charged me at 104 rupees. Can you imagine, guys? That's 4%. So it doesn't matter, when you're making a small purchase, let's say 1,000 euros, and instead of paying 1,01,000, I ended up paying 1,04,000. It's a loss of 3,000 rupees, but just imagine the loss if you're paying 10 lakh rupees. The same loss from 3,000 will be 30,000 rupees. So you have to be more careful when you're making large payments. Being a Government of India funded initiative, We Make Scholars team always tries to support students with their study abroad financing. So until now, we were helping you with student loans as well as scholarships, but from now onwards, we can also help you with Forex at a rate as low as 30 paise to 50 paise, which is less than 0.5%, which is for sure the cheapest in the market. And with this, you can save as much as 50% or more compared to other Forex options in the market. Ideally, this option was launched to support students who have taken their financing via We Make Scholars, either through a loan or through a scholarship. But now we can also extend this offering to other students who have, let's say, used their own money, self-funds, and want Forex to be done for that, or the students who have got their education loan done before they got to know about We Make Scholars. We can even support those students. Whatever your scenario may be, to get in touch with our team, you just have to call us on the number which is shown on the screen. Now, some time ago, I told you about banks insisting on using their Forex partner when you take a loan through them. Now, there are scenarios where the universities insist you upon using a certain Forex partner which they are having. For example, an agency like Flywire or Convera or TransferWise, etc. Now, the hard truth is that these options are generally more expensive than your regular Forex options. So where you could have paid 1% per dollar, these kind of agencies end up charging you 1.5 to 2%. Again, explaining with an example, let's say if the euro is 100 rupees today, you would have got the euro at 100 rupees 30 paise to maximum 101 rupees per euro. But when you go via Flywire, they will charge you at least 102 rupees or more. But there is a good part. Only for some universities, Flywire is mandatory or the only option. For other, Flywire is just one of the many options. So make sure you know that and you check your options so that you can find the cheapest one. And if you don't know about it, We Make Scholars team can help you identify whether Flywire is mandatory or there are other cheaper options. But please note that even if Flywire is mandatory or the only option, We Make Scholars team can help you with that as well. And again, please note that all the services of We Make Scholars are absolutely free as we are funded and supported by Ministry of IT, Government of India. And to get in touch with our team, all you have to do is call us on the number which is shown on the screen or request a call back via the link which is in the video description. So now I am going to tell you the biggest scam related to Forex, something you wouldn't have imagined. So let me explain you with a simple example and try to understand the example, and then I'll tell you the actual context. So let's say you want to go from India to UK. Now there is a one flight directly from India to UK. Now there are two agents who want to make money on this trip of yours by booking flights for you. But basically that is not possible because there is only one sale and only one of them can make the commission. Now let's say agent 1 and agent 2 tries to work together. So what they do is the agent 1 books your ticket from India to US and the agent 2 books your ticket from US to UK. In this way, you end up paying for two tickets and both the agents make their commission. You got it? How crooked it is? That's exactly what is happening in the Forex market to the study abroad students. Now, to pay the fees to a UK university in GBP pounds, the admission consultancies are converting INR to US dollars so that they can make their Forex revenue. And then the loan provider converts US dollar to GBP so that they can earn again their Forex revenue. and the poor student ends up paying 4 to 5% overall just in these two different conversions of forex. These are the things you never get to know if you don't do your own research. And I'm sure people in the study abroad industry hate us because we bring such dirty secrets out. But we are able to do it because we are a not just for profit organization, and Government of India funds us because of our good work and because we put students first. And to get in touch with our team, all you have to do is call us on the number which is shown on the screen. When you send money abroad more than 10 lakhs per annum, you have to pay 5% tax on it. This is called as TCS, tax collected at source on foreign remittance. This TCS can be fully claimed back at the end of the year when your parents are filing their taxes, but they have to be in that tax bracket. The TCS is 5% for educational expenses and 20% if the purpose is vacation or any other purpose. Now the good news is the TCS is only 0% if the money is coming through an education loan. And that's one of the reasons why a lot of students end up taking an education loan. So if you're planning to take an education loan either for the TCS purpose or otherwise, We Make Scholars financial officers can help you with the entire process, right from checking your eligibility to document collection to sanction and disbursement. And we can help you with any kind of bank, government banks, private sector banks or NBFCs. And please note that all the services of We Make Scholars are absolutely free as we are funded and supported by Ministry of IT, Government of India. To get in touch with the financial officer, all you have to do is request a call back via the link which is in the video description or directly call us on the number which is shown on the screen. That's it for this video. I hope you got full clarity on everything with respect to foreign remittance. And We Make Scholars team can help you with the India's lowest forex rates, whether you're a student who is already abroad and your parents or banks are sending you money from India to your country for university fees or living expenses. Or if you're a student who is planning to go abroad very soon and wants to do the foreign remittance for your tuition deposit or for any other rental deposit or etc. I'm mentioning one crucial thing once again. All the services of We Make Scholars are absolutely free as we are funded and supported by Ministry of IT, Government of India. So you can take the support of our team in getting an education loan or getting a scholarship or doing the cheapest foreign remittance now. To get in touch with our team, all you have to do is call us on the number which is shown on the screen. If you have any questions, again you can ask those questions on the number which is provided, or you can directly comment on this video and I'll personally answer those questions. And do like this video and share it with your friends if you found it useful. And lastly, once again, do not forget to subscribe to our channel. Otherwise, you will not get to know whenever we are publishing such an eye-opening video once again.